Hey everybody, I had a little technical difficulties, so I had to start over. So here's a 4 o'clock announcement, although it's 4:05. I'm Cindy Stewart, and God has given me a mandate, a passion, and the passion is for us to learn how to dream with Him. Hey Debbie, I'm glad you're on. He wants us to learn how to dream with Him, and He's really given me revelation about two things. The first thing is that God has dreams for us. And the second thing is we have dreams inside of us that He wants to partner with. So I really want to invite you to jump on this 100 Dream Challenge. You know, you think 100 dreams. I don't know. Can I have 100 dreams? Do I really want? Is there 100 things I want to do? Absolutely. And there's the only way to really flush it out is to start dreaming. And I'm going to begin a 6-week class. It starts September 17th at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And I'm going to teach us, we're going to do it all together, how to dream. And how to dream the dreams that God has dreamed for us. Like it says in Jeremiah 11, I know the plans I have for you. I know the dreams I have for you. The dreams of hope and to prosper you, not to harm you, dreams of plans for the future, all these wonderful things that He has for us. That's what He has. He's dreamed things for us. But He also wants to know what you're dreaming about. He wants to know what is burning in your heart. He wants to know, you know, His Psalm says that if we delight ourselves in the Lord, He'll give us the desires of our heart. He wants us to be delighted in Him and to dream dreams that He can really partner with. So I want to invite you to join the challenge. We're going to have 6 weeks of fun. We're going to have some worship. I'm going to do live teaching. We're going to have daily kind of challenges and what's God saying to you and what are you dreaming about today? And we're also going to talk about how do we put this into play? What is the next step? What does God have momentum on right now that we can move forward in? It's going to be a blast. And you'll be able to get my book downloaded, my workbook downloaded, and some little MP3s that I've done about this, and just a regular just engagement with other people who are desperate to dream and see their life to come alive. You know, the thing about dreaming is we think, a lot of times when I talk about dreaming, people are like, are you talking about what I dream at night? And I'm like, no, it's what you dream in the day. It's what you daydream about. It's what you think about. You know, it's the things that when they come into your mind, they just burn so deeply into your heart. Those are the kind of dreams that God wants to partner with. And God helps you to figure out the resources. He helps you to figure out what is that plan for that dream. God helps you figure out all the details. And He will surround you with people who will want to run with you, who will want to help you, who will be those cheerleaders and those intercessors for you. God has this amazing plan figured out. So I want to invite you to go to my website. I posted it a little bit later. There's something about the Facebook Live and putting links. It doesn't like the two of them on the same post. So right below this, it says 100 Dream Challenge, and it tells you where you can find all the information. It's cindy-stewart.com/God's Dream for Your Life. But we're going to have a blast. I've got some incredible worship people that are going to do little worship sets for us and help us to enter into that presence and really release that creativity that God's already birthed within us. So I hope you enjoy it. Every day for the next 6 days, it's going to be 7 days total, I'm going to do a little snippet, a little nugget for you to chew on and to think about. And this one's going to be about the dream that God has for you. And I love this out of Jeremiah. You know, Jeremiah 1:5, and I'm going to read it out of my book. It says, before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I sanctified you. I ordained you a prophet to the nations. And as I was praying through this, I felt like the Lord gave me a prophetic word to read over you from this. And I'm going to, like I said, I'm reading it from my book, page 14. Paige, I know you have my book, so you can grab your book and read it. It says, this is what I felt like God wanted me to prophesy over everyone. Before I placed you in your mother's womb, I knew every aspect of you. I knew your heart and all the things you would desire. everything that you were designed to do and how it would forge a path for you to accomplish your purpose. That's what God knows. You were created out of my love as I formed you. My heart was filled with an overflowing, everlasting love for you. I marked you as holy, set you apart for extraordinary life that I planned for you. When you were born, I planted this truth deep inside you. Your life has intrinsic value to me, and you were made for greatness. You were made for greatness. Each one of us are made for greatness. And God wants us to have a revelation of what greatness looks like. It's our identity, but it's also the power that we have to dream beyond anything we can do. And God will partner with to see the impossible become possible. So check it out, and I just can't wait to hear from you. I've already got people registered. I just put it on my blog this morning, and my blog this morning is God's Dream for You in the Supernatural. So it's on my Facebook, it's on my blog, but we're going to have a great time. And by the end of the 6 weeks, you're going to have dreams that you never knew were in you. You're going to have dreams that you thought, I didn't even know that was possible for me. And you'll have dreams that God has seeded, that he's dreamed about for you. But then you're going to have dreams that you're going to say, God, this is a dream. Will you partner with me? And when you see this become alive, and you know, once it comes out in the open, it gives it momentum to be able to grow and to go and just really become a part of a fulfillment of destiny that you have. Hey, Dee Dee, I'm talking about my book. I know you've got it, so get it out. We're going to talk about how to really just blow up this dream possibility with God and really enjoy what God has for us. You know, I love that God has something so big that we can't comprehend, we can't understand, but he can't wait to open our eyes and lead us down this path of wowing us, of awing us, of taking us to places that we never could go. And those are some of the things we're really going to press into is, okay, God, I have a dream. So how can we partner, me and you? And you know, when God's your partner, we know that the finances are endless. The encouragement is overflowing. The achievement is there. You know, Ephesians 3:20-21 says that he will give us immeasurably more than we could ever dream about or imagine, right? So we're going to learn this process of really pressing into God. And we're going to hear from God in ways that we never thought, because we'll hear from each other. We'll listen to the way that God's speaking to one person, and you know, when we hear someone's testimony of how he's guiding them and leading them, what it does is it stirs up what's inside of us. We're saying, oh, I never thought about it that way. And it helps to grow and develop what God wants to do for us. You know, during church on Sunday, we were worshiping, and I just kept hearing Isaiah 54. And Isaiah 54:2 talks about that it's time to enlarge our tents. It's time to pull out those ropes and stretch out our pegs, because there is growth coming, and we need to be prepared for that growth. So I'm excited. I cannot wait. And like I said, I'm going to do a little video every day about this time, about 4 o'clock every day. And we're just going to talk about what that next nugget is. So today's nugget is dreaming with God is twofold. He has his dreams that he's seated in your heart, and he's inviting you to dream your dreams that he wants to partner with. Twofold. So be expectant. Even as you've listened to this video today, be expectant, because what's going to happen is all of a sudden little things are going to stop popping in your mind. And when they do, I want you to write them down. I want you to start saying, what? I don't want to do that, but write it down, because it may be something for your future that you never had thought of in your past. You know, when God called me to be a pastor, you know what's so funny about that? I said, the last job I would ever want to have would be a pastor. And here I started getting prophetic words about how God's calling you to be a pastor. And I'm like, no, I already told him that's the last job I'd have. Well, I am a pastor and I love it. So now that was God. He had already seeded that dream in my heart. In fact, when I was a teenager, my grandmother wanted to send me to ministry school. And I told her to college. And I was like, no, I'd never do that. So that's what God had already seeded in my heart. Even my grandmother saw it. And what I seeded for God to partner with is I told him I wanted to write books. And he said, I can partner with that. So God is fun. He's got fun things for you. And I can't wait for us to explore these things together. So go to my website, cindy-stewart.com/God's Dream for Your Life. And just take a look at what all it's going to involve. Like I said, it's 6 weeks, 6 Monday nights, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, and there'll always be replays on all the videos and all the things that are recorded. So if for some reason you end up working late or something happens, you'll always have access to the Facebook page and be able to rewatch everything. So I can't wait to hear from you. And I'm looking forward to what God's going to do for you. So share the news, share the video, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow at 4 Eastern time. And I've got another little nugget to share with you. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. I love you guys. And like I said, I'm so excited. I can hardly contain myself. Bye.